Yo, we're live. We are live. How you all doing, lads? Welcome to Charts and Beers second year. Here we are. My God, it's been a nice old road. How are you all doing? Welcome.
What's up, man?
How's the form?
Hello.
Good evening.
Hey, what's up?
How is everyone?
Tired, man. End of a long week. End of a long week.
Oh, stop. So just to let you know, guys, we're on here. This is 2 years since we started doing Charts and Beers. It's the second year, really, of Pro Traders Lounge. I'm just going to check everything is working. Yep, we are live. We're live. You're going to have to bear with us. As you know, we've been known for these technical issues, so bear with us. So we're going to run through a couple of charts. The lads are going to do a bit of charting for you. We're going to have Neto having a look at altcoins. We're going to have PC having a look at an altcoin. And last but not least, we're going to have the drunken Mr. Trader R and Lipstick Man Yunez going to have a quick look at Bitcoin. So let us know in the comment section if you can hear us, if you can see us, and everything is good.
Dookie, can you give us a little history on the lipstick thing? For those who don't know,
you'd have to ask Yunez that.
Maybe we can have a talk about those sunglasses.
Yeah, no problem. Off stream.
Hey, man,
Oh,
I fire straight back, man. Let's go.
So we're live.
Look at those soft lips, man. Ooh.
Ah, yes, boy.
See, this is what I want.
Look at Yunez. Look at you.
I mean, that's why we're here. That's why we're here.
I hope everybody has their beer. Oh, let me see.
Well, before we start,
Yunez
what are you
doesn't
guys drinking? I'm having green tea again. What do you guys got? Trader R, you first.
I've got,
Coors Light again. No.
I've got a full glass of whiskey, straight whiskey. See,
You look like you're after drinking it already.
I got a Corona.
Huh?
I'm going easy.
You're going
I got
easy.
a Corona. Yeah.
Nice.
I actually got a question for the audience here. I got to bust something open. I've got a nice Glenlivet, 18 years, little small batch, and then we've got a 15-year with the French Oak Reserve. So put in the comment section which one should I bust open for this, because I'm not drinking beers. When you get old, you got to avoid the empty calories. We just go right for the liquor. So let me know which one should I bust open.
Let us know.
Let's see what we got in the chat here. Mr. Kevin van der Velde. I think he's from Belgium. Joseph Gutin. How are you, man? He has been here from the beginning, so it's good to see us. Yeah, man, good to see you too.
Where is Longit for a bong hit? He's not
Michael.
part of PTL, but he's a good guy. He's a good guy. He's a legend. Yeah, there's a few. Where's everybody from, lads? Leave us know in the comments as well. Let us know where you're from. Amy, what kind of green tea are you drinking?
I thought you cut out there. I was like, shit.
Just organic green tea. I've got some special stuff in it. It's this Indian Pakistani thing called I forgot what it's called. It's just like an additive for green tea. It kind of helps your digestion and your body. I forgot what it's called, but yeah, I'm just green tea with some herbs in it. Think of it that way.
What kind of herbs?
I've been feeling it for a week.
Yes, we want to know what
drug.
kind of herbs.
It's not narcotic. It's not an illegal drug. It's just it's just some kind of herby thing. It's nice.
Is
It's
it?
called Joshanda for any Indians out there or Pakistanis. Joshanda. Yeah, it's nice. It's very nice. It's slightly sweet.
You know, I think I went to a school. I went to school with a guy who was named that, Joe Shanda. I went to school with a guy named that. I swear to God.
Josh Shanda. Fucking, I wouldn't mind a Josh Shanda with rice and chips and nice beer to wash it down.
We got someone from Tennessee. All right. From Atlanta, not too far away. Not too far away.
Let's see. Who do we have? We have Holland. We have people from Kevin's from the Netherlands. Joseph from Hungary. We've got Rakai from London. Greg from Tennessee,
No
Where
one's
is
talking in the Balkans, huh?
and a Dracula. Yes.
Yeah, right.
You want a team, yeah?
Oh hell no.
Is that what you want? You want to see? You have a foot fetish, is it? That's the problem. That's
What
why.
you
Look at
guys-
the big smile on his face. As soon as I said
We're
foot
up.
fetish, big
We're
smile on
back
his
up.
face.
I see us. We're good to go.
Are we?
Ah, yes.
We're back.
I hope
Told
everyone
you.
caught that.
I told you we always have tech issues.
No, we don't. Never.
Uh,
Oh, that's classic.
Classic.
yeah, I cracked open the French, the Glenlivet 15. It's gonna be
But
nice.
yeah, we're all drunk now. cheap ass internet.
You know that McDonald's Wi-Fi is just not reliable. You know, you really got to supersize your order to get the good Wi-Fi. Otherwise, they give you that free shit.
Mm-hmm. Or you have to go in there with a LAN cable next time. You know, you get it proper then.
The minute you took that foot out, the minute you took your foot out, I knew it was all downhill from there, right? Oh,
Eunice loves feet, lads. So just gonna say it. Look at him. Look at the smile on him. Look at him.
Jeez.
Yeah.
You just love my smile, man. Yeah, I know. Guys,
Yeah.
yeah, what's with that, man? Guys have millions but no Wi-Fi. Damn.
Yeah, dude, I'm hardwired in. I don't fuck with Wi-Fi. I'm hardwired into the router.
I've got the strongest Wi-Fi in the whole place, I tell you.
Why
I'm
aren't
just
you
reading
streaming, bitch?
I'm just reading through it. That is hilarious. Just as we said it at the start of the stream, the whole computer decided to blow up. Fucking hell. Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen. Yo, Yunez is a freak. Yunez,
Sup?
yeah. He's been asking for Trader Art to shove his foot up on the stream the whole time before we went live here.
I can confirm. Yeah.
He's not lying.
Let me
He's not
smell it.
lying.
Let me smell it.
He actually is.
Right.
Nasty.
Jesus.
Nasty.
Now it's gonna be a meme. It's not serious,
Yeah,
guys.
we
It's not serious.
So, Neto is going to kick it off with an altcoin, but do let us know
If
down.
he's able.
Do let us know down in the comments. I'm not going to put my Burden has put up Dookie no face. I think that's what blew the whole thing up a few minutes ago.
I'd rather not see that face.
Jesus.
Nothing this drink.
Oh yes, boy. But Neto's going to kick it off with an altcoin, but let us know in the comments what altcoins you would like covered. So Neto, it is all yours.
Let's go, Neto.
Man, this is weird shit.
Hola,
Nice
hola,
and tuned.
boys. I would like a little clap for me. Thank you. So let's start. So for today,
Neto,
I have...
you're taking up the whole screen.
Oh, sorry about that, guys.
No, but he should have left that. You should have
Stop
left
drinking.
that. No.
Stop drinking, man.
He's just drawing all over his own face.
It's so bold today, so don't worry. They'll be
I
still
get a
mistakes.
TA looks at that, so
Okay, let's start. So yeah, I will today cover with which probably if you are trading altcoins you should know about because it's making some nice moves and for now it's in a really decent range. So if you check out the higher time frame, so the monthly, we have a monthly order block that was rejected. So if you want more upside, this is one key area you should be looking at for more upside. So now probably you are asking, where should I long, where should I short? That's probably everyone's question. And I can give you some answers, but for the entries, you will have to do it yourself. So for now, we have the weekly order block that is formed. I mean, it's still not formed. We still have 2 days to go, but how the weekly candle is looking like currently, you have a high probability that this will end up formed like this, and you will have a nice weekly support. It's not that much of a range, so I think it's 3-4%, but you have a nice risk reward with that. So if we check out the imbalances, we still have a nice weekly imbalance that is still left unfilled, and this would be your bigger target for that potential long. If you go lower on the time frame, on the 3-day, you have a 3-day order block resistance. So this would be your kind of major target goal, and yeah, this would bring you quite nice uptrend if this starts blasting up. But for now, let's patiently wait for that weekly to be formed. So still 2 days ago. 2 days to go. So we'll see about that still. But as I mentioned, the probabilities are really high that it will be formed. Then again, what do we have for Confluence with that almost formed weekly order block? We have the magic VWAP, which as you can see is coming inside that weekly order block. And if we check out the whole range, so from the beginning of width, you probably guessed where the point of control is. So the point of control is and has been a lot of, it has been the main resistance. You do not see any 3-day order, 3-day candle close above that point of control. So now what you would like to see is this point of control acting as support. You can see we got a lot of volume. The whole range that was to the upside, you kind of are not coming even close to what volume we have here at the lows. So this needs to be defended if you would like really high or maybe potential new all-time highs. What do we still have for Confluence? We have some trend lines lining up here. And if you can see the previous trend lines, you can just see how much this was pretty much respected and also backtested for that last impulse to the downside. So honestly, we do have a new trend line going up for us. So the plan here is wait for the backtest. I'm not longing here. I'm not longing here. I will be looking for a long in the weekly order block if it will be created. So we got pretty much, we have to be patient. So let's see some range form here. Let's see some backtest, and then we can enter that long. And your first target will be, of course, that weekly imbalance gap. And the major target is that 3-day order block, which is to the upside. And this could bring you, let's put on here a hypothetical trade. So you would have this as your invalidation area, and then coming up back here. But again, not dreaming of that target, but be smart. Take your profits in major resistance areas. So the first one would be that weekly imbalance gap filled, and the next one here. So all in all, 50 to 100%. If this plays out, you and I will be really happy. So that's it for me, guys. Quick and short. And let's see if we can make some profits out of this.
That's what she said.
There was actually a few things in there I wanted to say that. So
I couldn't tell if you were doing boxing there, Trader R, or women's Taibo class. I couldn't quite tell. Was that your attempt at boxing?
I don't know what you're talking about because no one saw that.
I see him swinging at the camera like this.
No, he started
He's
dancing.
just swinging like that, like a women's Taibo class.
I don't know, man. You've drank too much or something. You're the only person that saw that.
Oh man.
Oh, and just a quick reminder, if you haven't watched the previous YouTube videos, please do watch them, because the last two that I posted, one was about ADA, and ADA, this was our support target. This is still a bigger plan. I think it was already 20% from the lows. Yeah, almost 20. And the last video that I made was EOS. Again, also came back into the support area, and also from that you got like 16+%.
Yes.
So press the subscribe button and like the videos if you would like to see more. So let's hope WIF is our next big winner for our YouTube community.
Everyone, golf clap.
Nice.
Let's do it together.
There we go.
Oh, very good, very good, very good.
Thank you.
Mr. PC, you're live.
Alrighty, what's going on, everybody?
Yeah,
Let me go
handsome.
ahead and switch on over to my screen with some charts on it. So I've actually been trading Bitcoin quite a bit lately. I'm not going to go into it that much because I've been doing weekly updates at Pro Traders Academy every Monday. We've been talking about, local patterns that we're putting in, some very obvious squeeze level, like if we close above here, look for the move up kind of thing. Talking about trades we're looking for, reasons we're looking for them, and high time frame, of course. Like one time frame high level got hit. We've got more below. That is all covered on all our streams with Pro Traders Academy. So we go to our live academy here. We can see that we've got all of our gold and indices updates with Emmy. We've got our educational streams, and I've been doing the Bitcoin updates. So I will let the others go over Bitcoin, but I do have a pretty good grip on it. I've been trading it quite a bit. There is a link, guys, in the description of the video. We're going to be opening up 5 of the educational videos. So the educational videos here, and we go over beginners topics. We go over strategies that we trade. We got some beginners topics up here, strategies that we trade down below. We're going to be opening up 5 of these videos for free, just for signing up for our newsletter. You'll get we're not going to be doing public deals anymore, public giveaways. They're going to be going through this newsletter. So make sure you click on that link and sign up. Okay, so Bitcoin, we're going to let everyone else go over that. Let's go over an altcoin that I really like. It's rare. It's a very rare altcoin called Rare. This is one that we've been looking at for a while. And I've really been keeping an eye on this since we lost this confirmation zone. Now, if you're in the lounge, you know what I'm talking about. I've gone over confirmation zones. I have a video that I've covered what a confirmation zone is. But once it was established, it was very clear resistance on the top side and then candles closing below it. That's where I personally entered some shorts on that some time ago. I've just been sitting short waiting for this point of control here. And for those of you who know my trading style, you know I like to look at impulse volume. I like to look at it from high to low, low to high. And when I see an area of inefficiency overlapping an area of high interest, like a point of control, that is an area that I look for to trade for reactions. And right here on Rare, we have a nice inefficiency right here. This is the value area low of the move right here. The top of this green box is the value area low of that entire move down from high to low. And then we've got the ledge, right? You can see that U-shaped gap in the volume profile. We've got this point of control right in the middle, right towards the bottom. That's where I'd be looking to buy Rare for a solid bounce. I mean, even just taking this level to level, not looking for a massive explosion, but taking this back up to the next level is going to be a double-digit move. I mean, minimum 12%. You're going to get a double-digit reaction from that level. So especially here, you can see how we've bounced off this point of control. This is a very significant level, and we've gotten a very small bounce from it. A very, very small bounce. Just makes me think even more that, we're going to come down, wick through. You've got to take profits on the revisit of this support resistance level. But if we can claim that, I like the idea of coming up to this point of control, which would give us, on the conservative side, a 31, 32% move going from value area low. And the way you'd want to trade this would be 2 ways. There's 2 ways you can trade this. And again, I've done a whole video in the Academy about entering trades without order flow, because you don't need order flow to enter trades. You just need a system, and you need a way of looking at the charts and entering at your levels. And what I would do is you treat the initial price as a scalp. So we come down, we bounce off the top of this. This is just a scalp right here. Don't expect the big move right here. Take, TP1, TP2, lock in the win. And then usually, not always, but usually you'll get that wick down to clear out all the people that have bought that move. Quick move back up. We can either try to trade this level if you want to try to snipe the low, or we wait for the reclamation of this level right here. I call it trading the backside of the move. This is trading the front side of the move. This is the back side of the move. The back side of the move typically gives you higher percentage returns. Again, you get that small bounce off the first touch, a wick to clear out everyone that entered, and then usually small retrace, and you get the move up. So I would recommend entering, if you're going to enter on the first half of the top of the zone, take profits early and often and let yourself get knocked out. Don't be afraid of that trade getting knocked out. Just know that you're waiting for a better entry down here, right around 10 cents in the upper 9-cent area. That'd be our sniper level. And if you're, maybe you're not at the charts or you just prefer to trade more conservatively, let that level hit, watch the reaction, and wait for this level right here at 10.8 cents to be reclaimed. And you can enter there as well. You don't have to catch the low to catch this trade. Because those measurements we were taking were from this level. When we talk about 12%, 30%, we're talking about from this value area low. We're not talking about sniper entries. So you can still get fantastic returns off this, realistically, this could just be a small bounce and continue on down. But 12%, 30%, I'll take that return any day of the week. I don't care what kind of market it is. So really just looking for a reaction from this area, taking profits early, taking profits at 12%, 30%. And if it gets above this area right here at around 14.5 cents, I do believe it's got some potential to make a significant rise up into roughly this area right here is what we would look for resistance. And if we get up that high, me personally, I'm taking profits here. I'm taking profits there. I'm not closing that long. I'm letting little slivers of it run, and I'm chopping it in half whenever we get to an SR level. So that's what I'm looking at on Rare. Long story short, it's still moving down. It's bounced off a very important level. I think we've got a beautiful entry level below, and we're looking anywhere from the upper 9 up to the upper 10 cents. I'm looking for a double-digit bounce. But yeah, that is what I got for Rare, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you get something out of it.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
Everyone's
There's a little, there's a
There's
little
the
clap.
clap.
I didn't say nice.
There's the clap.
That's so nice.
Lovely clap. Imi,
That's the coolest fucking story I've ever heard in my entire life. That's insane.
before we put Imi on full screen, please take out your sunglasses, ladies and gentlemen. He can't even look at his own screen
I need
without wearing.
sunglasses.
He can't look at his own screen without wearing sunglasses. So put your hands together for Mr. Imi.
It's actually a good one.
Hey, guys.
He has to
Right,
wear
so-
sunglasses.
Trade Ashish.
Hello.
Right, so how you doing, guys?
Hello.
If you don't know my TA, guys, I'll keep it very simple. Which is one of the reasons I have a white screen with just green and red candles, and I don't go for fancy colours. But yeah, so this was my list of stuff to go through. But we're trying to keep this a little bit short than normal. So we're not going to go to do our 2, 3, 4 hour charts and beer sessions today. We're going to keep it a bit more restrictive. So I just noticed some of the guys in the chat have asked, have put some requests for you. So I just did some very quick TA on some of those things. Popcat, Caster, and Peppy. So, but I know it's a big watch list. There's 7 items in there, but I'll be as quick as possible because I just want to do a little bit of showing off first. Firstly, this is my TA from Gold. Gold's been very simple. SR flipping, create an SR level, break back chase, flip, create an SR level, break, front run, flip. It's been really nice, and I've been calling that for weeks in the lounge. So that's one thing. A little bit of showing off there, but it's been really, really good. Common pattern here is touch, 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 break, whip, saw price action. Very common in stocks and indices, and then boom, back up again. And we had that play up perfectly, and this is exactly what I've been calling for a very long time. So that's just Gold. What do you do technically now? Gold, it's all-time high. Technically, as a trader, it's not something you buy or sell into yet because it's a strong green candle. So if you short this, you're going against a trend. If you long it, you're longing the highs. So with this kind of thing, I'll just leave it. I don't bother trading it right now. Wait till it makes the next move, especially on a low time frame. That's Gold. Tesla, very, very quick, guys. I advocate gap trading a lot in a group, and it's very simple to trade gaps. Look for bounces off both sides of the gap. What Tesla's given us is actually really nice. It's a nice triangle, potential fake out into this double gap. If you zoom into it, you can see there's a gap to the upside here, boom, and a big gap to the downside. So it's like a double gap high there, and that's where Tesla's bouncing. typical pattern for a triangle is a rotation back into a triangle. So I wouldn't be surprised if I made an initial bounce off that back into it and just tested the other side of the triangle. So the strong leg is here. That the internal rotation of a triangle is what is the highest probability trade for any triangle trading. Right, US oil very quickly, guys, very quickly. I know it's a lot of stuff, but I'm very fast.
Take your time, man. Take your time. Take your time.
Okay, I'm going. I'll slow down my speech a bit because I speak way too fast sometimes. Right, so US oil, very clear. Bam, bam, bam. Almost a triple touch on that SR level. Drop below it, and this is the level to watch now. All you need to do on US oil is watch this level here. If we can claim that, great. If we can also claim that order block there, even better. And these two are like signs of strength. What's the typical pattern here? Typical pattern is usually when it's such a clear level, a fake out, at least maybe a double-sided fake out, and then it will decide where it wants to go. If it wants to go higher, we'll take that high. If it wants to go lower, we'll take that low. So that's US oil. Peppy, I'm just going to show you a few examples of trend lines because I've noticed a lot of people on social media, especially, to kind of trade trend lines, but they don't really know how to do them, how to trade them. They can be very tricky. Peppy's a good example because like this is a classic trend line pattern here. As I mentioned earlier, touch, multiple touches, and then break, back test of a trend line. This is known as a bump and run pattern, and then rally upwards, often to take that high. So this is where Peppy was on that trend line. But the market makers are clever people. They know people trade these sorts of things. People love breakout trading, especially diagonal breakout trading. My magenta spot shows the breakout region. This trend line here, same kind of thing, same pattern, touch, break, and this time more of a fake out because it didn't backtest and rally. Instead, it dropped down. So that was a really sneaky one for the market makers. And so trend line trading isn't as easy as people think it is. What we're getting now is on Peppy is another trend line break. So at the moment, is this bullish or bearish? If you any of these high time frame trend lines, if you treat them as scalps to swings and take profits along the way, you get a significant move. So that breakout from there to that high was roughly 13%, over 13%, say 14%. So if you trade with quick TPs and regular TPs, you don't need to worry about if it's going to be a fake out or breakout. You've got the TA there already playing out. The breakout's playing out. I would expect there to be resistance in this. Who's laughing? Who's laughing in the background? Can someone mute this? I think it sounds like Trader R. This is a swing point. I would expect some form of resistance in there before. If it wants to go higher, it normally needs to consolidate at this zone before going higher. So a good target would be maybe top of that trend line, and at least this consolidation zone there. So Peppy is potentially bullish, but we need to make sure we don't lose that trend line now. Bitcoin is the same situation. Bitcoin high time frame trend line, really nice breakout, but we're finding resistance at an order block. So these are my two key order blocks on Bitcoin now. One thing I've noticed on Bitcoin, it's a bit like gold, is it's left behind a ton of liquidity at the highs. It's to me, it'll be very easy for a nice volume move to trigger all this liquidity and go to an all-time high again, maybe close to 100k. I'm calling for 99k because everyone's after 100k. I'm thinking market makers will sneak in 99k and reverse it to trap all the people who are going for 100k. But yeah, so right now we've got a nice daily order block here in red and a daily order block in green. These are my SR zones. If we claim that, potentially higher. If we lose that trend line, or if we lose that green zone, potentially lower. So that's keeping it that simple in Bitcoin. Obviously, there's lots of intraday trades that we pick up on. We're literally I trade literally every instrument, every time frame, even down to 1 minute, 1 second chart. But it's stressful down there, so I like keeping it a bit higher. This is for the guys in the chat, guys. Somebody asked about PopCat. PopCat, technically, if you're buying in PopCat, you're buying at the highs. We're at the highs of price action. So it's not a good thing to buy into something like that. Ideally, you want to retrace before buying into it. It's been looking strong. It's claimed all these highs, so it's been looking very strong. Ideally, you want to see a retrace into something. There's a nice SR level there. There's a nice consolidation zone there. There's a couple of levels to look for buys. If you're going to buy into something, at least buy into something with some TA behind it and a good place to put a stop loss like there. Last thing, guys, another request from the YouTube chat. Quick look at Casta. This is stuff I don't normally look at, guys. So just going a very, very quick look at this TA. Casta's been looking kind of weak initially because we took out all these lows, right? But that's the most significant level now. That little wick there, I'll just mark that off and say, okay, if we lose that wick, which is this low here, that's a more bearish sign. If we, as long as we can hold that zone there, let's see, as long as we can hold that zone, it's a bit more bullish. Equal lows here and a drop into this consolidation zone here. Simple thing to do here as well, guys. Mark off a quick volume pull. That wasn't the volume tool. Yep. Right, quick volume tool. See what the high volume is. You can see it's in. There's lots of high volume nodes, but they kind of bunch up over here near this red candle. Maybe have that as a marker. It's like an order block candle. Have that as a marker of just to gauge price action. If that can hold as support, and if this zone can hold as support, then looking for a long. And why? Because you've got these roughly equal highs. Yes, a fake out here, but it's still untested wick. Lots of highs ready to be triggered. So it was that kind of rally I'd look for, or maybe a bit deeper. That's it. It must be done, guys. Kind of on the fly, TA.
Oh, my eyes.
Oh God, it's like taking a trip to the sun.
Stevie Wonder.
Was that me laughing? Was it?
Yeah,
that was me.
Oh, giggling in
It's
the
either him
background.
laughing or me screaming from needing a cornea transplant. One or the other.
I just looked around and everyone had their glasses on. I was like,
It's the white chart. Ah. Poor.
Disgusting, man.
It's
It's 2024, man. It's 2024.
No wonder you always have a sore eye, Amy.
Yeah.
No wonder, man.
Yeah.
Let me there. How the
Actually, that's
How the fuck does this man have sore eyes all the time? And there you go, man.
Oh, shit. That's funny.
Ah,
That's a
stop.
fact.
Ah, that is hilarious. Now,
Ooh, let's smash the likes. Come on, guys.
yeah,
That was Imi. Bro,
Amy.
You could lightly tap them if you want to smash them. That would work too.
Picture people absolutely smashing this shit.
Caress the like button. Give it some gentle loving.
Yeah, don't get too violent now. It's not acceptable.
Doesn't look good.
Italian face on there. Paul, you've never looked younger, I tell you.
That's what trading with you lot does for me, yeah.
For fuck's sake.
Damn.
That is just fucking weird. That is just weird. Oh my god. Ah, lads. So, Bitcoin. Who wants to see a bit of Bitcoin? Let us know in the chat. How is everybody's eyeballs, by the way?
Recovering nicely. Recovering very nicely.
I'm actually, my eyes are fucked after that now.
Oh, that is funny. That is funny.
All right.
Go Buzz. Yunez, you're up.
Let's see what Trader R has.
Oh, Trader? Okay.
No.
Ladies first, as they say. Ladies first.
Yeah, ladies
yeah.
first. Ginger.
You had the king clips on there, Eunice. You may as well. No.
I'm just joking. All right, let's just jump straight into this. For those that have been tracking the YouTube channel for a while now, we have been tracking a bullish scenario for Bitcoin. Let's jump into the bullish higher time frame count, as we have been sharing it on YouTube for free. This has been the count for a while now. We're looking for that impulse, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and potentially still looking for another impulse towards the upside. And I still believe that this count looks very valid, first of all, and it looks fairly nice. It is a little bit of a waiting game for us to see that first impulse here at the start, to be more of, okay, it is more confirmed that we are now on the way towards maybe still 100,000. That has been a main target. Also the psychological level, you could imagine. And then 130,000. So it is a little bit of a patience game. But of course, in the launch, we have been prepared for the lows here to be touched, for us to get into those long positions, and then perhaps having a nice swing long towards the upside. I will get into those setups and those long positions in a second. Let's dive a little bit more in here. Can we already say that Bitcoin is right now working its way up here towards the first impulse and then making our way towards like 100K perhaps? So far, I'm not really it's not really confirmed yet. We are seeing a little bit of some strength in here. locally. But overall, yeah, it's not really giving us the big impulse yet. Let's dive in a little bit deeper here. I'm just trying to keep this as short as possible and sweet as possible.
Take your time, man.
Yeah, but still, I still want to hear your scenario.
No.
Yes, let's get into that.
I want to see you come out with everything there now.
Trader, I'll just copy yours, so don't worry about that.
Paul, the master of it too, like, where are you?
Man, if you guys are enjoying the stream, hit a like, man. It is funny to see everybody here and here together. All right, so getting off with the low here. Could this be the low? Of course, what you need to see is an impulse, right? Now, you could make the argument that we have finished the first impulse and we have seen a deeper correction. So this could be 1, 2, and then maybe an extension 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for wave 3 in here. So you could start to label it as simple as possible. Now, is this the end of 3? Probably not. And then you can start to make your way up here for the bullish scenario, of course. And then you could say, okay, maybe you're still in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for this higher degree wave 3. And yeah, and then it's a little bit of a waiting game how high this wave 5 is going to get, the smaller degree wave 5. And where's the invalidation of this? You don't really want to see it go below the 0.382. 0.5 in this case is going to be an invalidation as well because you have that high here. So if I'm going too quickly, guys, I will get more in-depth into the lounge, of course. If you are interested in more about other waves, hey, check out the link in the description. You're very welcome to join us. So if you are looking for that wave 4 here, you want to see some kind of a three-wave structure here, and then another move towards the upside. Now, the first section that you see on the chart that looks interesting is, of course, these highs. It is very obvious. You would like to see the reaction of these highs here. A swing failure trade would be the easiest, and then you can wait for another corrective pace and then another push higher. Something like that would be ideal. But overall, I don't think Bitcoin is looking that bearish. Of course, we are coming into some resistance here. That liquidity grab here is going to be important. See what happens there. Is there no continuation and just a lot of longs into the highs? Of course, that is going to be a nice short opportunity, right? Is that going to be the short to break it all, to take it all the way down to $30,000 trader? Or is that going to be a small short, which we're going to have some take profits, and then maybe it is just a continuation for this bigger impulse towards the upside? We will have to see, but definitely an important zone right above us, 65K. And then, of course, the next bigger target above us is going to be around 67K, 76K, sorry. Yeah, 67, man, me no English. So we have that point of control right above us, still of the range here. So it's very important to keep in mind, 67K. And then, of course, the value are higher and higher. We will see how high this one gets. Now, how are we preparing for these trades from the low here? Of course, we are in the lounge making our Sunday swinger session. This is where we prepare for those setups. As you can see, I was looking for a long setup to take it all the way higher for that potential wave 5 scenario. Of course, we are now in that setup. And it's already risen. Now it's more than 20%. These are my entries, 50K, 300 is from the lower section, and then 54, but this is on the futures, so it is actually a little bit lower than it is showing on the dollar there. But yeah, we are prepared for the push-up. Am I going to be wrong? I could still be wrong. Have I taken profits? We are already in a winning position, so it doesn't really matter if it turns around all around. But I would like to see Bitcoin succeed, of course. And that's pretty much it for Bitcoin. If you are interested in more, hey, check out the link. Let's see what TraderR has for us in stock.
Right. Rolling up the sleeves here now.
Before you go, Trader, before you go ahead, there's just someone after posting in, where is the link for the free content? You'll find the link in the description. Click on it, sign up to the email list, and it'll fire over the details on how to get that free content. So that's it, in the description. Click the link and just follow the steps. Trader R.
Right. So I suppose I will start. I'll do a little bit of fucking gold at the start anyway, just to cover a little bit. Gold, right? It's in the TR bands. We've been going over this inside. It's in that zone where you could be looking at a rejection and a fall back down, because you can see the historical moves here that we've gotten into the outer bands of the TR bands, and we've gotten a nice move correction every single time. So we're kind of getting into it, but we're not on the outer side of it. But just be mindful, if you get a rejection here, you could be looking for a nice move back down. That's literally it on gold. I'm not going to go too far into it, but I will go into Bitcoin anyways. To start off with Bitcoin, right? Everything so far that I have said, the last time I did a public stream, so I was up here giving you a fractal saying it was going to go down. It fucking did. Then we got a nice bit of a rise up into a swingers date, which you all know swingers date if you're ever in the group. 10% move is the minimum target. We were calling for that for move up to the high. 10%, we went up at 12% if I remember correctly, and then we swapped. We got a short into that first actually. Then we swapped that into a short on the way move back down, and then we kind of looked for a long down here for a move back up into the fucking highs. So the main thing on this, right? The main thing is this whole range to me is it just looks a bit easy. Everyone is calling for the highs. Everybody's a bit bullish. This move that I think is kind of the last bull move for me anyways. I'm going to be sticking to the short plan until I get it wrong. Take the highs and I'll be wrong. But I'm going to be sticking to the short plan mainly because of the timing. If you went over that stream I did, the one public stream I did there the last month, I was talking about every time Bitcoin crashes and every time there's a big move to the downside, it happens in November, December, January. We're in September, and if this thing comes up here to these highs and just corrects a bit, we have quarterly pivots, we'll have monthly pivots, and that'll be into October, and you can imagine it'll probably take a month to correct and then maybe a fall back down. So time-wise, November, December, January, it still looks good for a move back down to take the lows and finally finish off the yearly pivots that I've been showing. Just watch the YouTube video I was going over. So yeah, that's really all I wanted to say on this. It's just be looking for this short. That's what I'm going to be looking for. A short. The main point of control is going to be up here at the highs. The point of control is always at the bottom. It's more bullish, but the point of control is actually at the highs. So keep an eye on that, and you have the big TR pocket there too, and this trend line is what you'd want to be watching as well. It's a really nice insider trend line, and if you break that, she's not going to look good in my opinion. So that's really it. I'm not going to go jumping much too into it, because inside in the Pro Trader Zones I'll be diving right into that a lot more. But yeah, if you want to join up, you have all the channels in there and you have everyone in there. So that's it, folks. That's all I'm going to go over.
Excellent. Excellento.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks! That's the coolest fucking story I've ever heard in my entire life. That's insane. Can I hear it again? Do you have time?
Carlos wrote in the chat, that knock got me laughing my ass off. Man, I nearly hit the deck the minute I heard that knock. I was there, who the fuck is that? I mean, who the fuck is that? Jesus Christ, lads. Don't be doing that to me. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm not the better at that now. Oh, no, not again. Oh, stop. Trader R, you're sharing something on your screen there. What is it?
I was actually just looking through. But as well, I was talking about the swinger dates. You do have another swinger date coming up, and that's going to be 2nd of October. It's one to kind of remember, just mark it down your chart. 2nd of October, like I said as well, monthly pivots, you'll have quarterly pivots, you're going to have the swingers date. If you're going to be grinding up into this date, it'll be 2nd October to about the 6th to the 8th, be in that zone. If you get a nice kind of telling swing fader pattern or deviation of this high in this date range, you're going to be looking for a minimum of a 10% correction. Or if this falls down into this zone and you get a nice little play down here, you're going to be a minimum of a 10% move up. This is the minimum now. Like, this has been going on for years. Years I've been doing this, and they have never failed me yet. So just mark that date down. That's it. These fucking sound effects, I'm sorry.
Can you just do that knock one more time? I want to see how realistic it is again. Yeah, that's fucked up, man. Jesus Christ. That is so... Oh my God. Oh Lord. Paul, you've anything you want to show there?
Do you know, I do like Trader as bearishness on gold. I'll show this gold chart. Very briefly, I know we shouldn't be trying to catch highs in upward trends, but it served me well in the past, and I will just show this gold chart. I think in confluence with Trader Owl looking bearish, I do like the highs up here for some kind of rejection. This gold chart on a fib log scale channel is, well, to me it looks nice. That's all I'm going to say. And fib channels served me well. We've got, let's have a look. If we have a look at this sort of trend that's followed these highs and these lows perfectly here, coming into a high, not just on the fib channel, this being a rejection of this trend line on the fib channel here, and I'm expecting a similar rejection up here. We had a rejection at the 618 level on this, which is what you would normally expect, the golden pocket, and it tends to push up a bit more, clear out the early shorters, and then I do expect a rejection up here, being honest with you. I'll wait till I get a bit more confirmation on it and see, the correct candle formation up here before I do go in fully on this. Let's have a bear with me 1 second. But, at the moment, so far, I'm liking the look of what we're getting today on there. Let me have a look on the 6 hour. Looks all right to me. Like I said, we've got the first rejection. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with gold. That's it. And that's really all I've got to say on gold. I mean, yeah, I do think there's a top close by. That's my opinion.
I think Trader is falling asleep.
That's the front of an album cover right there.
Look at that face. Show us your feet again. You nasty boy.
You want to see my feet again, Eunice?
Are you sure you want to?
Just
Go on. He wants to see it.
No, can't. You have to fucking pay for that if you want to see my feet again. OnlyFans.
There's an OnlyFans page for that.
Only foot.
You get it free if you join PTF.
Onlyfoot.com.
Onlyfoot.
Onlyfootfungus.com.
And I'll tell you, yeah, I can smell it from here, man. It's decaying. It's decaying.
Wait, are you not going to show your face?
Oh, is it turned on? Yeah, it'll probably crash the whole screen again.
I'm not fucking surprised.
There I am up there. All up. How did I do that? There I am down there.
We just dropped down 50%.
Yeah, everybody's gone. We have a question in there. What, because of the title of the session or the YouTube video, was anybody interested in looking at 1,000 beer USDT? 1,000 beer USDT. Any takers?
Oh, what's that?
I'll hop on it.
Adric.
Let's see. Any particular exchange that we want here?
Any exchange?
Let's see if we. I know we got a little bit of a lag on these videos. We'll see if we can. If I don't hear from you in like 20, 30 seconds, I'm just going to pick one. I'll probably go with just buy bit. Unless you want something different. Where is it? 1,000 beers. Let's see here. Let's go buy bit. So just right here. And if you want to stop me in the middle, go for it. All righty. Well, hello there. Okay.
Beer is a scam coin.
You start off whenever you live chart, and whenever I live chart an asset, I like to kind of discuss what everyone should be thinking when you first pull up a blank chart and what is the overall environment here. I would say would echo Duke's sentiment of a scam coin, a pump and dump, and it hasn't really done much since. We can do some local analysis here to see what we're looking at. I can eyeball this and tell you it's put in a triangle. But yeah, I'll take a look at it and see what I can find. Let's see, down up here. That was our resistance point. Makes sense. So we go into our horizontal array. This is normally where I'd be putting music on right now. I don't like the silence of it. It's kind of creepy.
We can sing. We can sing.
Treyarch can sing.
There we go.
What song will we sing?
Actually, Dookie can actually play guitar. So
I don't have a
let's not
guitar
sing.
here,
Come
man.
on, man.
I
You
won't
never
want
shut.
to
You
hear
never
you.
shut up. Come on, man.
Always sing.
Jeez. The insults are coming out tonight. Hey, you should see his new cover photo for Units. You should show that.
Oh, will I show it?
I'll show it. Nothing.
Yeah.
It's on the screen,
Yeah,
right?
What? My covers.
Yeah.
Yeah, here it is.
Oh, look at him. He doesn't know what's going on. Look at him.
So this is, again, you like to analyze this stuff as you go through it. And what this coin is doing is it's still in a bearish. I mean, you can say this thing has fallen so much you can't possibly get any more bearish. I would disagree with you. As I'm taking these local polls, we go
What is that?
high to low, value area high. That's our perfect resistance right there.
Fuck is that?
I mean, that's a fairly bearish sign. And then we take a look at this low to high, value area high here. That's our resistance as well. So this is not necessarily looking bullish or like anything I'd want to buy. But we can take a look and see if maybe we can catch a short. I mean, those would be the shorts you'd want to take, these value area high shorts. Let's see where we're at locally.
If I was that way inclined.
Let's see. Yeah, value area lows at the low, value area lows at the low. It looks like it's just going to keep dropping, if I'm being honest. We missed the short again, by the way. So here's your value area high, right? That was the short again. If we had just been taking impulse pulls and shorting value area highs, every time they'd been visited, we would have shorted here, we would have shorted here, and we would have shorted here. So I would say, looking at this, I hope you're in a short. If you're not, then this point of control right here, if you're looking for any kind of a long reaction, if you're looking for a long, this would be the only level I would long, the only one. We'll call this a scalp long level. And people will tell you that I will say, if this was a scalp with potential, I would tell you, I don't think there's much potential to it, if I'm being perfectly honest. That's 3 value area high taps in a row. It just keeps losing levels on from a volume perspective. So is it, we've bounced, we've rejected from here. So logically, we're going to come down to point of control. This would be a scalp. So when we come down to hit this level, you may just get a slight bounce that only lasts, an intraday bounce. You need to take profit at like 1 or 2%, 3 or 4%, 5 or 6%. Set stop loss at entry after your TP1 is hit, because you just should not expect a big trade if you're looking for longs here. The second level I would look to long would be the other point of control, and we'll go ahead and label that accordingly. Actually, let's just mark it out on the level itself. There we go. And we can put down here, scalp long level. And I'll put this one in green too. This might get a better reaction just because of the SFP. You may get people buying the SFP of this low. So you get some price action like this. We come down, tap it, not much of a reaction. Comes down, up, back down, and then you get a little bit of a bounce. I could see that. Even if it's going to continue on down and take lows, I could see this level right here at 1.1 cents. That could be a level to catch a short-term long on, something that you're really just buying the bounce before more downside. But in terms of probability, and we could extend that out, to be honest with you, we could go ahead and put this from this POC down to this POC. It's not that big of a range. I'd feel comfortable marking that out. There you go, but this is still just a scalp long zone. It's got some potential, maybe to get into a double-digit bounce. If we go level to level, take a price range at it. If we go level to level here, I mean, that's a 22% move going from this POC back up to this one. So yeah, it's got potential when to get into double digits, but does it have potential to really change the market structure? It doesn't look like it, but this is where I'd be looking for longs above the low. Other than that, you wait for new lows. Look for shorts, honestly. I mean, your best probability, if you do want to long this coin, be patient. Again, this is just a single scalp, but if you can flip that level, so we come up, boom, small reaction, flip it, where it becomes resistance, I would get into a head short, get into a short right here. That way, if I'm entering into a long down here, I've got it hedged from both angles. So if I get a minimal reaction, I'm still on my short. If it keeps running, I'm in my long. That's ideally how I would want to trade this asset, would be getting myself hedged from here with a short and a long from down here. But I do think there's a chance of a small reaction the first time it's tapped, so you got to mark it accordingly. I hope that makes sense. That's what I would look for. In terms of a short, if we start claiming these value area high levels, you don't short them. You look to long them. So like if this level here gets claimed, trade it up to this one, level to level, 12.5% move. And you'll get a high volume move that breaks above. It'll close up here. It does it all the time. Little back test and rip it on up. So I wouldn't be looking for shorts above, because if we claim these levels, I would honestly look for back test longs. I would just let it drift on downwards. Let it keep drifting, and then wait for your trigger levels. It just depends on how you want to trade it. Do you want to scalp it, or do you want a more confirmed trade? So, yeah, that's what I would say. I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions, put it in the chat, and I'll address them as best I can.
Eesh.
Nice one, PC.
Man, somebody is bored in here. Somebody is very bored.
Listen.
Look at my new album pictures, guys. Which one is
Younes
the best?
NFTs.
Yeah, let's go. Who's buying?
Stop, man.
Look at that sexy face. Look at that face, man. Ooh.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I wish that was me.
That's funny, man.
Definitely have the foot fetish anyway.
I'm going for the cowboy. I'm going for the cowboy American look. That really does it for me.
Oh, no,
That was
the
not
white.
me.
Man. The one in the white is the best. I like this one.
None of them.
Looks
Don't
like,
be jealous, hater.
looks like an ad for Baby Gap or something like that, or Gap Kids. So
Definitely feeling brought back now. Man. Definitely feeling that.
Looking for a new grinder picture.
What's Grinder? What's Grinder, Trader R?
Oh, Younes was telling me all about it. Go on,
That's
Younes.
where you're sending your feet to him, you weirdo.
No clue.
Oh, Les, that's funny. Jeez, Neto, I thought you were onto the water. I saw you were drinking water, and now you're back onto that.
This
Sank
is
back
water.
into the sea.
This is rum.
Oh, that's how it's done, man.
Pussy.
That's how it's done.
You only have to drink one.
How are the comments looking?
It's still waiting for me. Braza. The whole
Oh,
rum.
bush rum. Bush rum.
Bushy rum.
they're
Ooh,
Nice.
baby.
How long are we on this now? Oh, we're on it a good
I
while.
know.
Yeah, we're on it about an hour. Yeah.
Yeah, we had some technical issues at the start, right?
was
Let's forget
just-
about it.
That was to test everybody.
Checking their patience is all.
Yeah, exactly. I'm burnt out after that laughing. Yes, fucking. Who made those Younes pictures?
That's so mad.
Yeah, that's I was dying
He
laughing.
was so bored, man. He was so bored.
Brilliant. What a buzz. What a buzz. Lads, if there's any more questions, please do let us know. If you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. Yeah, just to let anyone know who just hopped in, or if you didn't catch it the first or second time, in the description there is I'll just throw up PC screen. You'll see it there. In the description, you will see a link. It will bring you to this page. If you enter your email and submit to our email list, you will then get your steps onto opening up a free account where there's 5 free education videos and there's a few other bits and pieces there. So that's for anybody who didn't catch it the first or second time. Other than that, let's hear it for Younes, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for Younes. A nice little clap there.
Okay.
Yep.
So I think that's it.
Beautiful sun hat. I think my wife's got the same one.
Broke back Younes.
Why are you guys picking on me? What the hell?
I don't know. I don't know.
I thought we were picking on Mr. Kevin Ferrar.
I'm loving this. So I just
Beach.
keep it going.
Okay. What do you think?
I can take it. I can take it. I don't care. I did have a question from Birdnest about what was it again? I think it was Pepe. I do have an account on Pepe if you are interested. Yeah, you also check out the link. This is for the members, so it is a nice account. But yeah.
And as PC said, all of the deals or bonuses, discounts, all of that won't be going public on any of the social media. It'll be all inside in that mailing list. Also, next week in Pro Traders Academy, we have Mr. Trader R's Sling Band module being released. So if anybody wants to catch up on that, that is next Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pro Traders Academy, €59 per month. So I think at that, lads, we can wrap it up. Thanks a million for everyone that tuned in. Again, there is the link. There's the page on PC screen that you have to follow. And I think that's it. Thank you.
Sheesh.
Thanks for your time, everyone.
Check out my album. It's coming out soon.
You can buy these Younes NFTs also if you sign up to that email list. And you'll also find pictures of Trader R's foot. I know there's a few out there that are looking for it.
I'm going for it then. Yeah.
Oh man,
Sign me up. Sign me up.
What do you think? Let us know. Should we do another one of these streams soon? If so, let us know in the comment section. And that's it, lads. We'll love you and leave you. Good night.